Yo, yo. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What you doing? Rob has arrived. Yep. How'd you know? What was your first clue? Eagle's here. Dun dun dun. What's up, Eagle? How was school today? Let's pile things on him. Candy! Welcome to the live stream. Don't mind my dumb hair. I'm gonna fix it in a minute. Stick his hand in warm water. God. Just found out 2 of your friends are expecting. Oh, okay. Congratulations. Hopefully they're married to each other. Or maybe they're 2 separate couples. You never know. What's going on, everybody? Oh, he didn't even close the door. Should I do sign language? He had a rough day today. It's tough being a gym. Oh, okay, so okay. Sweet. Yeah, it was only like 70 degrees here today. Gusty wind again. Right? Well, you know who woke him up at 7:50. Don't ask. Anyway, what else? Nothing. Went to work today. Good day at work. Nothing exciting. Busy getting ready for a flea market this weekend. Gotta get the utility trailer cleaned out and loaded up. But the big question of the day was, how was school? I know you have a school story. No stories? What the hell? Here I am, waiting all day, thinking to myself at work, oh, it's Monday, Eagle's gonna have a school story, and you let me down. I'm pretty sure I'm retiring after this year. Well, how far in advance do you have to let them know? No stories, so you just straight up hate us. Let them know now. It's already May. Oh, by the way, I'm retiring. My ass ain't coming back to this crazy ass janky place. Janky. I said janky. I've let them know I wouldn't be. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Janky is the word of the day today, Rob. Janky. I probably should have told you a few hours ago. So what else? Nothing exciting at the moment. I don't think I have anything at the moment. Not sure if I'm painting on Thursday. This is a little bit of a busy week. Tomorrow night and Tuesday and Wednesday night, Jim is out. Thursday night, we have to go food shopping for the house. And I get out of work at 2 o'clock on Friday. So, don't think unless I paint a little bit later, it's not going to be at the normal time. We'll see. The she demon of the block. Toilet. You've been ruined, James. It wasn't really a dumb reason. She just needed a reason for something. Whatever. So if I paint on Thursday, it'll be a little bit later than normal. And then instead of a Sunday drive stream next week, there'll be a Monday drive stream. In the truck. We will have the truck this weekend. So, yeah. Unless she was loaning a pin to sign on the line, she can climb right back in the septic. Everybody I have spoken. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Too young for Social Security, too old for something new. Too fat to strip, she says. Too fat to strip. That's funny. Wasn't expecting that. Too fat to strip. Oh, damn. Will has arrived. Just make the husband work. Eagle bikini yoga painting on YouTube. We know it gets the views and the cash. Are you saying she's Unstoppable Morgan? You'll figure it out, girl. I'm sure you will. You got that farm, you got those animals, you got all the fun things going on up there. You'll be okay. He's pretty much shot. He can build stuff, and I will sell it. There you go. There you go. You could. Does Wisconsin have a lottery? You could play the lottery. Looks like we'll be moving my son back from Colorado, so I'll have lots of time to spend with the grandson. There you go. Can't be all bad, right? As long as he's not like, as long as he's not like Bree's nephew and he's a tornado. I'm not that lucky, right? Ooh. He's 2.5. He's so sweet. Okay, Bree's nephew is 3, and she calls him a tornado. He's into everything. But he's okay, I guess. I haven't spoken to her in the last week or so, but I guess she's okay. She'd let me know if she wasn't. Yeah. She's always complaining about him getting in the dog food. And everything else. Yeah. What else? My WeBoost Overland antenna came for the truck, so I shouldn't have any more New Jersey wonky zones, or Vermont wonky zones, or wonky zones anywhere else. Just take care of that problem. Still working on the Wi-Fi issue for the campground. Not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I know it's a pain in the ass. I'm sorry if the picture gets glitchy every once in a while. Nobody told their damn internet service to go out of business. So, don't hold it against me. I do my best. Whew, I do my best. But Rob and I hit 300,000 views on our channel pretty much a couple of days apart from each other. So that's cool. I was surprised to see that. And what else? Kevin's still in the hospital. Boy better do what he's told to do. I told him months ago on the phone. Do what the freaking doctor tells you to do. No. I'm a stubborn male. No. Our cell provider got hacked, and we have been without phone service since last Wednesday. Of course, we didn't have internet. I'd be lost. Oh, if we didn't have internet, you'd be lost. So, yeah, he told me on the phone last year. He's like, can I call you? I was like, yeah, I'm on lunch. You have a half an hour. So, he's telling me all this stuff and everything, and I'm like, do what the freaking doctor tells you. If he wants you to get a scan, go get a scan. If he wants you to do this, go do this. Did he do it? No. No. So. Yeah, no. So. Just another case of a broken ex. Stubborn men. Stubborn men. What else? The only thing I have to find out is if WeBoost, because I have Wi-Fi in the truck, but that also depends on where I'm at. If I wonder if Weeboost does internet Wi-Fi as well. I'm not sure. Because they make Weeboost antennas for the camper. So, I have to look into that. He needs a slappy wappy around the heady weddy until he listens. Yes. I don't know. I'll knock him in the head with one of my Pumas. I'll knock him in the head with one of these. What else do I have to report? Yeah, somehow, I guess I'm gonna have to get a frickin' jetpack or something from Verizon. I don't know how that's gonna work. I ain't buying damn Starlink. Starlink is too damn expensive. So what else is going on, peeps? It's just the four of us. We could have our own little campfire going on. It's Lindaland. Are you still invaded by the Jack? Are you still invaded by the Jack, Linda? That was scary. I just looked at myself doing that. That was pretty scary. Oh, we left yesterday, okay. Shar! Holy crap, what's going on, lady? Got some internet, so should be on at least once a month or two. Shar. I told you what to do. I told you. What's new in the land of Shar? Linda, did your son get his camper out of the mud yet? I told y'all. I told you. I told you. I told you. Are you still out west there, Miss Shar? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Jack said, I heard it like rained a lot. How did you like it? You're close to finishing a short story. Got numbered the better, so it's easier to find each part. You need chapters. Yeah, don't talk to me about wind. It was so windy. It was beautiful Saturday. Couple of breezes here and there. Beautiful day. Otherwise, it was nice and calm. And then yesterday morning, it was like, where'd the wind come from? And it was still blustery today. And I think it's going to be blustery tomorrow. I totally did not authorize any of this weather. Oh no wind tomorrow. 70 degrees. But it's going to rain Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And be in the high 50s. I don't get this freaking weather this year. Like, at least it's not... I remember last Memorial Day was so freaking hot and humid. And this year, on Saturday... I have 2 gigs on Saturday. I have a double on Saturday. It's going to be 66. So after Friday will be cloudy, but the rest of the weekend's supposed to be nice. So we'll see. They are nuts. It's 48 degrees at your... Oh my god. Well, you can get snow again? So the power was off at the campground. Oh god. How long did that last? Diane! Got 10 with 2 parts each, 2 different lives, parallel to the meet, which is just about closing to be continued. More stories. Unbelievable. So cold my feet are like ice, she says. Oh my god. Well, you gotta check it out before you leave. It's the first thing I do, is check the weather. It's no fun towing a trailer from Ohio to Michigan in 20-degree crosswinds, banging against the trailer. That happened to us 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Going to M20. It was the first year, so it was M21. So it was 4 years ago. That crosswind, oh my god, it was horrendous. I got to the campground. I was so exhausted I had to take a nap. Doing illustrations for each part and coloring them a bit at a time allows me more content, coloring page, and story reading. If you came to the painting channel, you would know there, Shar. No, it's going good. It's doing good. We're having fun with it. We're having fun with it. Stop kicking the table. And well, I started another paint by number, forgetting that the one that I was working on last year is still in the camper. So, Friday night till we left Sunday. Jack left Saturday and stayed in his van in your driveway, so he had power for work. 5 a.m. Sunday. Doesn't that work thing, it always gets in the way, right? Yep, it's a separate channel, Shar. It'll be popping up here sometime soon. You'll see the little thing pop up on the screen in the chat. The teardrops aren't too bad. I mean, the longer the trailer, the worse it is. I mean, I'm 25 feet. 25 feet? Yeah. From bumper to hitch. So, plus the truck is another 17 feet. Scott, thank you so much for joining us today. Linda's like, I'm glad I don't work. I like my job. I really can't complain. The day goes by fast. My cat got my finger yesterday. It's a little tender. If you think about it, Linda, it kind of takes the fun out of what he's doing, because now he always has to go somewhere where he's got, you know, power to plug in somewhere, and decent internet. Well, we all know it's your favorite day of the week, Scott. We all know it's your favorite day of the week. Char's finally been awarded disability, and social fund lawyer finally took the case. They were like, took less than we expected. It's a shame that it needs to go that far, right? Like, when you apply for it, you just can't, they can't be nice and just give it to you, right? They have to be butt heads and deny everybody that applies for it. And then you gotta get a lawyer involved. And then they change their mind, and it's like, why couldn't we just do this the easy way? The state was just being a joke. So now you get all that retroactive money, right? So the lawyer was listening a year. That's pretty good. Most people go on a couple years. There it is, Shar. The pink channel link. On a good note, I have my Dunkin'. That's important. We dated back to 23. Wow. That's pretty good, a year and a half. Oh yeah, I bet he is, Linda. It just kind of keeps him restricted as to where he can go. He's taking a nap. There's Bree. We were just talking about you, Bree. You were forced. Wow. I told you I've been busy. I suppose he could get solar and Starlink. Starlink is freaking expensive. $150 a month. And that's before you buy the equipment. Bree. Eagle has a 2.5-year-old grandson, and he's not a tornado. I told her your nephew was a tornado. What can I say? I mean, the hotspot on the phone works okay, but it's very glitchy. And I looked at my data usage this month, and I have unlimited data, but and it wasn't as high as I thought it was. I was surprised. Because it's windy at the campground, too. Oh, my cardinal friend is back. Oh, it's the lady. Hello there, Lady Cardinal. She's like, I want this peanut right here. That one you sent me looked like the best option, but it was like $70 plus the router. Yeah, I know. Yeah. What if we just steal from the hall and say nothing? I have to remember what the password is. She's pretty. She's a pretty lady. She's a cutie. Rob, my mom drank all of her Ensure. She's an Ensureaholic, this lady. Now we have to go get Ensure for her later. I'm gonna send her to Ensureaholics Anonymous. She's shaking. Yes, she's shaking. I come home from work and she's like, I'm out of Ensure, and I'm like, well, what'd you drink it all for? Mom, you're killing me. Shit ain't cheap. She drinks it like it's water. It's like $25, $27 a case. What the hell are you doing? That's what I said. Does that mean I don't have to whisper anymore? Costco, yeah. I don't have a Costco membership. If you're under 5'5", your pronouns are "I'm a little teapot." What are you saying, Rob? What are you saying? What are you saying? Don't make me snap in your face. Hi, love.
Howdy.
Jim has arrived.
Yay for me.
All hail, Jim. Ay, ay, ay. Eagle said good morning. Good morning. Time to do farm chores. Eagle, have you ever heard of a comedian named Matt Matthews?
Yay.
He's got a farm. He's also a comedian, but he has a farm. And he has a channel on YouTube. And every once in a while he'll do a video, he'll say, "Get up. Time to do farm chores." He chases animals around. Oh, she's heard of him. Yay. Okay, good. I did see his house tour. It was crazy. He lives above the barn. Yeah. Jim's third nap of the day. Now for some denture-safe applesauce and a complaint about the younger generation. Good morning, Pearl. Wookie, get your ass over here. I laugh every time his video comes up.
Same to you, Rob.
He didn't even have to look. Breeze here.
It's not my third nap of the day. I was awoken this morning very early.
Awoken.
Because my son thought it would be a good thing to unplug the security camera at the house overnight while his mother is in Atlantic City. So of course I got a call from Atlantic City at 7:05 a.m.
Which he was really happy about. First of all, why is she even concerned about the cameras when she's in Atlantic City?
Because she's in Atlantic City. She can't see what's going on. I understood the concern. Look at them old young whippersnappers with their own tips and flexible knees. When Jim was there, spelt incorrectly age, he was down the pit 18 hours, then home for 10 hours, barn raising every damn day.
You have my permission to smack him in the head.
I'd have to get a stool to stand on to reach his head. You approve of this disconnecting the camera. Well, that's great, Rob. Anyway, he has a girlfriend. So I thought maybe he disconnected the camera because he wanted to bring the girlfriend over. He didn't want his mother to go. But he said that the low battery indicator was flashing, so he disconnected the camera to charge it. I said, in the future, will you please notify your mother that you're charging the camera? Oh, and by the way, she could see the battery level on the camera when she looks at the app, so she'll go tell you if the battery needs to be charged on the camera. Don't do that. Don't be responsible. I have spoken.
Don't be responsible, he said.
There. Oh, and I think it's Thursday night I have to go to, not Wednesday, I think.
So we can go food shopping Wednesday.
So we can go shopping on Wednesday.
And we have to load the truck.
And we have to load the truck. I knew there were two things. I said I knew there was one night that I was going to be home. I look completely different. Why do I look different?
It's Shar.
Hi, Charlie. Why, I mean, do I look better or worse?
Does he have magnificent hair or not? Charging the camera. The sticks and bricks version of Kung Fu movies.
The facial rug. I've had this for quite a while.
He's had it for years.
I'm guessing we have not seen each other in quite a while.
It's been a while. She doesn't love us anymore.
So, yes. Although it does need to be trimmed again. It is a little bit Brillo.
He grows a Brillo pad on his chin. It's excellent for cleaning the dishes. It's Guru. Guru and his orange cone. I wouldn't say like that many years. Maybe a couple.
Well, we miss you anyway. I did have it shaved off. What was it, about a month ago?
Maybe
I went to trim it, and my trimmer got rambunctious, and I had to shave it off.
Blame the trimmer.
I did.
You were holding the trimmer.
Hi, yogurt.
She calls him yogurt.
Yogurt. Yogurt. So, anyway, so I apologize for missing the first 31 minutes of the live stream.
The first words out of Rob's mouth was, "Is Jim napping?" I said yes. How'd you know?
Because Rob was looking at the cameras that he surreptitiously put in my apartment.
Shar, you are all kinds of confused, aren't you?
We don't have any Brie questions this week. We have no animal husbandry questions this week.
Bree, do we have any animal husbandry questions?
Do we have any bunny updates?
Bunny, yes, we need bunny updates. Always need bunny updates. No new dog, no more chickens.
Spell lish.
Typically. You look your age now, she says. Wow. You are gonna get yelled at.
How old do you think I am?
Watch out, world. Sure, insert.
I don't comment on your age.
Open mouth, insert foot. Linda's no comment. You look not 40.
I look not 40. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Not
30,
40 is good.
39.
I just had a career for 30 years that I couldn't.
Oh, wow.
62 is my guess. Is this The Price is Right? You have not gone over, Guru. Rob is saying nothing.
Nothing really new. Tons of buns. She's got tons of buns.
Bree. Really?
Tons of buns. I like that. You're so original.
Maybe that's why she hasn't been doing any YouTube work lately. She's got tons of buns.
Tons
We need to see. Never mind. I don't think. No.
Were you gonna say you need to see Bree's buns?
No, I was gonna say tons of buns.
You said you were gonna say that you wanted to see Bree's buns. That's what you were gonna say.
My buns are not steel, the man says.
Climbing around those mountains of Georgia, they'll turn into steel.
Georgia.
Bree's got buns a ton.
You
Tons
know
of
what's
buns.
disappointing?
What?
When you open up the box of coffee pods that you bought
Yeah.
and find out that they're decaf.
You bought decaffeinated coffee?
Yeah.
Did you not look at the box?
I did. I saw it said hazelnut on it.
Is tons of buns the same as junk in the trunk?
I wasn't going to go that way, Diane.
Could be.
Bree admires me for my magnificent hair. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to mess with junk in the trunk or whatever her buns are. Or, that would just be rude.
Guru lives in the land of deliverance. I wouldn't even have said 62. 57. Sonia looks the same as 5 years ago.
Well, thank you, Char.
Time to have a nice...
You also have not gone over, so you could be in the competition for the showcase. Decaf coffee, time to have a little of nice and...
Mice and men moment.
I know. I opened the box this morning and I went, oh, crap. So I'm
an elf.
I'm just enjoying the fact that I can make believe that it's got caffeine in it.
How are you supposed to do that?
You just think real hard about it.
You do realize that without caffeinated coffee, you will not be able to put forth any rants.
I just did. Were you not paying attention?
Is that considered a rant?
No. Wasn't my normal low-key.
Low-key? Low-key.
What is the favorite cream flavor for the coffee? You will notice that, well, you can't see it now because there's not enough, but the coffee has no cream in it.
This is French vanilla.
That is French vanilla.
And of course it's Dunkin'. Because that's the way it's got to be. Guru ate a honey bun. Which was not a ton of buns.
So he ate Little Debbie? Is that what he's saying?
Freaking decaf. Freaking
Yeah, I was a little disappointed this morning.
And Rob can make believe he's a millionaire with a 21-year-old supermodel girlfriend. Nope, doesn't work that way, Jim.
You're just an underachiever, Rob.
French is great. Irish then French. I like much. Underachiever, he says.
So did you tell Rob that you talked to the t-shirt guy?
I did.
Okay.
I told him yesterday. After I talked to the t-shirt guy.
Okay.
Which was before Rob had us on the phone for 3 hours on Saturday.
That's fine. He's allowed to do that.
3 hours with Rob on the phone. Having to call us back twice. Complaining about everything at work.
Because this is America.
But that's not America.
Yeah.
What can I say?
The camera makes me look fat.
Camera makes everybody look fat. Even if you're not fat, you're fat on the camera. Eagle!
Everybody has to participate.
Next time... She said what? Next time you go to IKEA, set all the egg timers to a different time and leave.
Sonia claims she has never been to IKEA.
I haven't. I've never been to IKEA. I've never had a reason to go to IKEA.
No. Can I have the remote? Because I know you didn't do.
You didn't thumb.
You didn't put a thumb up.
I didn't thumb up.
And I'm not into my phone, so I can't see how many other people neglected to do so.
Please thumb before Jim has a...
This
cow.
is a pre-thumbing zone. Irish cream, French vanilla, and then mocha. She also likes caramel
Caramel
I
latte.
thought maybe she liked camel.
Camel latte.
Yeah, like made out of camel's milk.
No IKEA here. Never been there either. Well, the closest one is by the mall. In Elizabeth. Never had a reason to go in there. Eagle pre-thumbed before she came into the chat, and I'm sure Linda did the same thing.
Let's see.
He's going to count the thumbs, people.
There
Hurry
were
up.
11 thumbs. Yay.
11 thumbs.
Yay.
11 of them. Thumb again.
No, you can't. If you thumb again, you unthumb. Good. I'm glad to see that everyone here has been properly indoctrinated into the pre-thumbing,
The pre...
kind of like going on the Group W bench.
Bree thumbed, see? Bree even claps. Oh, we didn't get Bree her clap today. I'm sorry. Well, thank you very much, Char. I appreciate it. They're holding a Margaret Thatcher festival in her hometown to celebrate her. Someone might want to speak to the organizers fast. He spelled organizers wrong.
Oh, who cares?
You were complaining about the other thing. Organizers has a Z. Oh. Oh. Diane says, oh.
Char's ready to just watch you paint.
She's going to rewatch the live streams. She's got a playlist set up. Even though we don't really have them in the playlist. They're all live streams. And some shorts.
She's in the birds. You can see, well, because that she's giving everybody the bird on her channel.
The birds.
Birds.
Boyds.
And foxes. Have you gotten any more suggestions to name
Oh, I
the
have
fox?
to look. I need names for the fox at my house. Nobody has suggested any names for the fox at my house except for Rose.
And me.
And you. So there.
You have the technology to show them the fox.
If they have me on Facebook, they can see the fox. Dear America, we Brits are capable of putting the letter S in various positions in words without confusion. There's an emoji for giving the bird. Call him Michael J.
Oh,
That's original.
That's a true, I did name a Salon Seymour, so Michael J. Fox, or Red Fox, What does the fox say? What does the fox say?
Who let the dogs out?
No, that's not what the fox says.
The fox says, who let the dogs out? While he's singing the Gummy Bear song.
Oh.
That's what I think.
So, anyway. What else? I actually did some laundry today. It was exciting. Oh, look, a birdie.
What's wrong with him? Where'd you find him?
It's in the custom super emoji section. Deep, dark, underground that only Rob and Bree have access to.
It's you found Rob. I didn't found Rob. Rob found... You found Rob. Rob. Bree. Help me.
Bree is in it.
Ha! Ha ha! Bree has a fake beard that she keeps eating when she puts it on her face.
No Nancy Drew tonight?
Nancy drew on a piece of paper with a marker. It was blue. That's my song. That's my song. I'm sticking to it.
You heard the applause.
What happened?
You heard the applause.
I like my song.
Let's talk about singing.
What do you want to say about it? Huh? What you want to say about singing? My songs are great. Can't help it if you're jealous. About my songs. Yes. I like my songs. Linda's like, you know what your mom said about your song? Don't sing. Don't sing.
I need a career project involving a shadow box to do with an 11-year-old girl. Any ideas?
I need a career project involving a shadow box to do an 11-year-old girl. Eagle only sings when she's drunk, she says. Craft project involving a shadow box. She's gonna make me Google this.
How about a fox eating birdseed off the ground in front of a house at 3 a.m.?
Why can't I? I tell you, Eagle's gonna make me Google. Alright, fine, we shall Google. Nancy drew on a piece of paper shadow box ideas for 11-year-old. Oh, let's see. You can make a photo frame out of a shadow box. Either that or you'll have to go to Pinterest. These are all videos. 3D stained glass window box. That's a good idea. I don't know. I'm extremely creative. I asked my daughter, and she didn't know what a shadow box was.
Daughter is 14 already? Wow.
Yeah. Something with flower. I like Rob's idea with the stained glass. You can
Eagle,
use.
you're writing this down?
You can use. What are those freaking things I had when I was a kid with the. You put them in the oven and melt the.
Winky Dinks?
No, not Winky Dinks. They used to make this stuff you can dry flowers. That was neat. My ideas are freaking golden, he says. No, it was like a stained glass thing. No, not Shrinky Dinks.
That's what I said.
Daughter's been into painting rocks. So freaking cute. Well, that's cool. No, these things that had the...
1, 2, 3.
The stain, they were like stained glass, but it was little plastic pellets that would melt, and you'd hang them up.
Shrinky Dinks.
Showing my age. No, not Shrinky Dinks. No.
Everybody seems to think it's Shrinky
No,
Dinks.
I'll show you. Because you're all gonna go, oh yeah, after I find it.
Eagle knows what
Eagle, you know what I'm talking about, right? They were like this. They would come like this big, and you put the pellets in and stick them in the oven, and or you could heat them with an iron. Yeah, California compliant cancer. Stained glass 80s craft. I was an E. Here they are. Make it and bake it. That's what they were called. Make it and bake it. Yep, that's them. I had a whole bunch of those things. I used to love them. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture. Me, some I'll show you a picture. Share. This is kind of like how the Funko Pop thing started. See? There it is. Make it and bake it. There you go. Ta-da. You're welcome. Sun catchers, yeah, stained glass sun catchers. That's Dems. That's what we had when I was a kid. What do 11-year-olds like? Hanging around the 7-Eleven and intimidating the elderly. Seems to be the thing here. That's because your 11-year-olds are weird.
just lives around a hooligans.
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 Yeah, Amazon, Walmart. I didn't know they still made those things. I'm dating myself with those.
And why does this 11-year-old need a shadow box? Anyway.
It's a project. She's a teacher, remember?
She said she has one 11-year-old that's going to do a shadow box. What about the rest of her class?
Wow.
What are they going to do?
Nothing.
They're going to do science experiments with explosives and radioactive beads. I have questions.
I am not responsible for anything that comes out of his mouth.
You put me on camera. I usually just sit over
We're
here.
both on camera.
I know that, but I just normally sit over here and
You know why you're on camera? Do you know why you're on camera?
because you pointed the camera at me.
Because you have magnificent hair, according to Bree.
Well, I do. I actually washed it this morning.
Did you wash the rest of yourself too while you were at it?
Well, it came along with the process.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of things with shadow boxes. Who gives a shit about the rest? They're probably still eating paste and getting confused by the number yellow potato. Wow, Rob. It's from my nephew's daughter. I will see her when I'm in Colorado, and she likes to do artsy stuff. I have a couple shadow boxes. Hello. This woman can make a shadow box.
What the hell is she asking us for? Then?
Have you seen the stuff that this woman makes? Do you have her on Facebook?
I do. I thought I had her on, and she adores her. Well,
See?
so if it's for your nephews, it's for her nephew's daughter.
Right. Which is
So
her
that
great,
would make her your
her great niece.
because she's great.
And she's your niece. Yes, magnificent hair. Yes, Brie. And you know what? I mean, I know you have all the crafty stuff at your house, but if she's that artsy and craftsy, she'd probably come up with some really good ideas on her own. Jim needs to spike his hair into a mohawk, then he'd be styling.
I don't think so. Nor will I consider dyeing it blue, yellow, pink, or any other unnatural color. I am just lucky to have, at my advanced age, such magnificent hair.
She likes purple. Fatima would say purple too.
Yeah, with sprinkles or
With
sparkle.
the glitter.
And where is Miss Fatima tonight? Is she missing the live stream again? This girl, she's been absent a lot. We're going to have to send a truant officer to her house. Purple and yellow can be found in natural dyes. Just saying.
A truant officer.
I didn't say that the dyes would be natural. I said it is not a natural hair color. This is a woman walking around a campground, clapping for magnificent.
There.
This woman walking around a campground, it was 2 weeks ago. She had pink hair.
She did have pink hair.
I'm thinking, why would you do that? Why?
Eagle should do some purple for M25. Maybe some shimmery feathers. Fatima would love you.
To each their own.
But I can't dye my hair blue.
Speaking of people who dye their hair, hello SK.
How do you know SK dyes her hair?
I'm just guessing.
Hi SK, do you dye your hair? $5 to dye Jim's hair ginger for NJ25. Eagle's daughter-in-law has a salon, so I can do anything I want. Anything she wants. SK, turn around and just walk back. I knew that was coming.
She does not dye her hair. Okay.
With a big knot.
Not.
I do not dye my hair.
Cannot. K-N-O-T.
Bree was just complimenting Jim on his magnificent hair again. She actually got to touch it. I have beautiful dark hair with gorgeous silvery highlights, all natural.
Well, there you go.
I'm getting gray hair right in the front, and I'm not very happy about it.
That was like the woman, the daughter asked her, "Mommy, how come you're getting some white hairs?" And she says, "Every time you do something to make me upset, I get a white hair." So the daughter says, "Well, what did you do to Grandma then?" Na 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 na.
Eagle used to be a ginger. My hair came back gray after chemo. That really sucks, and I lost all my curls. See, I gained curls. I used to have poker straight hair when I was a kid. Now it's all wavy. There she is!
Hello, Miss
See, every time somebody summons Fatima, she shows up.
Tardy.
Tardy, you are tardy, Fatima. I guess I'm just happy to have hair, right? I have gray hair. Significantly more since NJ24. Makes you... You have no hair, Rob.
Well, he does, but it,
Oh, only in
all
your-
fell off. It fell off his head. Now it's on the front of his face.
Right, that's where it's stuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Rob's hair fell off his head and stuck to his face. Did you close the window?
I did not.
Okay.
Do you need some fan action?
You fell asleep in the lurker lounge? Did you at least fill it up?
Am I cranky? No, I was just.
He just woke up from a nap about it. Oh, I don't know. 45 minutes ago. He was cranky before his nap.
It's not. Rob has a beard.
Yep.
And it's weird. Don't be afeared. It's only a beard.
But it's a weird beard.
But Gabby Hayes had whiskers.
I don't know what to say. She's always cranky after a nap.
Oh. She am.
She am what she am. She filled it. It was waiting. I was waiting for you and put the menu in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the menu because when I logged in, it was only Rob. So what did you fill it with?
Probably kale products.
Kale. Kale chips for Gord. I will have you know, Fatima, that short video that I did with Gord trying those vampire kale chips, it's got like 5,600 views on it. I don't know. And that was what, 2 years ago? Yeah. 5,600 views of Gord eating vampire kale chips. And trying s'mores for the first time. Gord used all his internet on Friday. He has to wait a week. Yeah. That Gord guy. It was content. Yes, it was. After we totally destroyed his live stream. Oh, man. Is vampire in the title? If so, that's why all the views. Yeah, it is, actually. It is. And they're actually called vampire kale chips because they have garlic in them. That's what Fatima brought to the campground when we were in Indiana. Should have titled it Canadian Doesn't Apologize. Would have gone viral. Hey, Ariel.
Ariel is here.
Don't you have no fear. Yes, they were vampire garlic kale chips. Oh, Fatima, you'll be happy to know that Eagle's favorite color is purple. We did have a blast. And then the guy, the guy and his wife across from us, I felt so bad for them. He's just, Jim didn't. He's just sitting there chilling out with his dog. He must have thought we were crazy. He started laughing at us. Eagle rocks. Purple's the best color ever. See, Fatima says you rock. So what did you put in the lurker lounge, Fatima? Jim was squealing. That was... I have to go back and watch that live stream. I think I saved it. Oh, the things that we do. Such a bad influence. What can I say? Fun times had by all. I wonder if I can find that. Grilled boneless chicken, grilled mixed veggies, popcorn, and kale salad with fruit and nut seeds and toppings. There you go.
I made chicken for dinner tonight.
He did.
And your mother liked it.
She did.
Of course, she's quite honest. She says anything I don't have to cook, I like.
Yeah. Grilled boneless chicken. Chicken. Oh, SK's having Red Lobster takeout tonight.
Yay! Red Lobster for the seafood lover and you.
Gifted to us gift cards. Eagles having ice cream for supper. We did that a couple weeks ago. We did that. Timothy has arrived. Timothy. Fatima, I found it. Bay Sharp! Dun dun dun! What's up, Bay Sharp? You're having ice cream for dinner too?
And you know why you can have ice cream for dinner? Because you're an adult.
That's right. Fatima's having a blueberry and blackberry smoothie for dinner. Life is short, eat dessert first. I agree. Or just have dessert and don't have anything else. Just have ice cream for dinner. Works for me. I'm good with that. Red Lobster. Oh, you're having Red Lobster for dinner. Met the folks for dinner, but had to get takeout instead. Oh. The folks. Met the folks for dinner. We had chicken over rice. Chicken over rice. Chicken over rice.
With barbecue sauce.
What did she get sassy with you about the other day? It was pretty funny. My mother was in one of those moods where she didn't care what she said.
Because she's 80.
Because she's 80, and she said it all to Jim. It was kind of funny. Linda's eating Belvitas and peanut butter. Okay. She's like, I ain't cooking either. Dessert is the best course. Therefore, we should have it first. Bree had grocery store sushi
Jim is here.
and White Claw. Jim is having takeout. It's in the freezer. I'm about to take it out. You should have ice cream for dinner, Jim.
And Timmy's here.
Irma Bombeck said she wished she always ate dessert first.
Linda Barker got a video of me. Did you send it to her or something? I can't believe that Linda Barker drove all the way to Louisiana to watch you go around in your Mod 5.
Yep, Jim should have ice cream for dinner. When we went to that new ice cream place around the... Jim, there's a new ice cream place around the corner from the campground. It's called Moo's Landing. Moo's Landing. It's pretty good.
And it was good.
That's what we had for dinner.
Well, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It is on his racing channel. I have watched the shorts that have been showing up in my feed there of your racing channel there, Timothy.
Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble. It's not Friday, Jim.
What has that got to do with anything?
Toshi's talking to the other Jim.
Oh.
Jim in DC, not AC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the place you made. Yeah. Yep. I'll be there with cannolis in hand. It's really cool. I did a video on it, Jim.
Yes, you did. How many views are on that video?
I haven't looked. You should look.
I don't look. Well, I do.
You do know how to go look.
I would have to leave the chat,
I think you'll be okay.
and I would have to go to your chat.
Nope.
You know.
And you don't need any supervision to go to my channel. You can just go. I don't have to hold your
Here it
hand.
is, Moo's Landing. 135 views. We were there a month ago.
135 views. That's pretty good.
That's what it says.
Oh, you meant thank God it's frozen. Rob has not been watching racing shorts, or 3/4, or full pants, or even Nomex suits. Ice cream vids are inherently cool unless they melt. Yeah. I mean, they were a bit on the pricey side, but...
I don't think it was too expensive.
You don't think it was too
No.
expensive, no?
No. Senor
Cables.
So we've been watching Jim's trek through the western part of the United States where he had to take the huge detour. Next week we will see if he finally finds his campsite and port site in the dark without running over anything. Stay tuned.
Oh, see, Bree still has a Red Lobster around her.
Did they close the one on the highway closed?
I haven't been down the highway so long, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't have any reason to go on the highway anymore.
Editing
the queue today. Editing the queue. Jim, what I might have asked you this once before, but what editing software do you use? You use Adobe Premiere, right?
No. Oh, sorry. I have a Red Lobster, but it was blue. I cooked it.
Blue lobsters are cool. Calico lobsters are even cooler. $10,000 people have watched me how to put windshield wipers on my truck. I don't get that.
I don't know.
Oh, iMovie. Okay. Oh, that's right. You have, yeah. I don't have a Mac, so I can't use iMovie. Speaking of eagles, they've been here every friggin' day. Apparently, they like the taste of her buns. Well, that's not cool. Erica!
Chasing
In America! What up, Erica girl? They shouldn't be eating your buns, Bree. You're supposed to protect your buns. God. Eagle low-key questioning Jim's extracurricular activities over there. Right?
What goes on in the desert stays in the desert, I guess.
Pretty much. Well, better than being after my chicks, I suppose. They shouldn't be after those either. What, where, what?
But you wanted to know how the Eagles were attacking Bree's buns.
Her bunnies. She has bunnies. The Eagles were attacking her bunnies. She has tons of buns. Bree started out with 2 buns, and now she has tons of buns.
They know what caused
Oh, no.
that now.
Jim's activities.
My activities?
Larkspur! Larkspur came in just in time to be talking about tons of buns. Tons of back pockets. Mr. DC, I have a question. With all the traveling across the U.S. and the mileage involved, do you have a favorite Tetris piece?
Joey, we did hear, or Timmy, we did hear that
Yes,
Pastor,
you told us the other day, yeah.
Pastor Joey has been feeling poorly, and we hope for his
I ain't showing you my piece.
his quick recovery and return to leading his flock. Most importantly, you, because you need guidance on this.
You need guidance.
And don't be taking him 400 pounds of like fried food. Okay? He had a heart attack. He needs to eat lean.
Erica. Are you working tonight, Erica? Where's Condon? You know that's where Condon is. I don't think Bree's actually counted how many buns she's got now.
They keep multiplying.
They do.
Isn't that near Intercourse, PA?
Could be.
which is right down the street
From
from Hell
and Blue Balls.
and Blue Balls.
Yes, I do, and he's right here still working. Hi, Condon. Is that your piece, Jim? 2-minute account. It's overwhelming.
Next thing you know, she's going to make you name them all. Paradise is
Yeah.
there too, that's right.
That's where we took the train ride from Strasbourg to Paradise.
He says, hey.
Hey.
Well, we are thinking of him there, Timmy. So.
I don't think we're touching Pennsylvania this trip.
No. We will be heading south.
And then Jim, other Jim, Jim 2, Jim that one, Jim this one, Jim over there, Jim over here.
Well, it depends on which way you're traveling there, SK.
Right? And Virgin, isn't there a Virginville too?
Probably somewhere.
From Strasbourg to Paradise. He did it.
When is the M25 meetup?
September 18th to the 21st. Bree was overwhelmed with bunnies one morning. Overwhelmed. And then she looked over, and 45 more babies were coming out of the hole. You ever seen the Star Trek with the tribbles? Enough said. 45? You counted them? Oh, no, Virginville. Thing 1 and Thing 2, yeah. But there is a bird in hand as yes, there is a bird in hand, yes.
Where is it?
I don't know, I have no idea, Rob.
It's in Michigan.
We're just going to Michigan and hopefully we find it. I believe the correct course is Blue Ball followed by Intercourse followed by Sweet Sweet Paradise. Those PA Puritans were so not pure. What year is it? I have no idea. Ask your speak and spell, Rob. He's got too many questions. I'm at a Dunkin'.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we're touching Pennsylvania this year. This working thing is interfering with my fun time, so I'm considering selling feet pics. Erica. That was random. Oh, damn. Clapping for feet pics. Or maybe all that after you pass the burden. Rob, you're limited to 3 questions, right? Start charging after the 3rd question. There we go. The 5 W's of journalism have been covered. As I'm headed out the door to work, kicking and screaming. Well, Condon can stay here and just let you know what happened. Or you could just wear your... Oh, you can't wear your earbuds at work. Never mind. She has to dispatch Condon to go do some work.
She has to tell people where to go.
Right, sorry. Let me correct that for you. Blue Ball, bird in hand, Intercourse, Paradise.
45 bunnies coming out of the hole. That would be like.
That would be a vibe. That would go
That would
viral.
go viral.
It would go viral. Hashtag shorts, hashtag bunnies. That's all you need. He owes you a beer, SK. Or a cannoli, one or the other.
Who?
Well, her and Jim's and her said the same thing in the chat. And she said he stepped on her. We're gonna learn our ABCs. H is not W. I found out where Sesame Street was the other day. A couple weeks ago when I was at work. It's in New Mexico.
Or you could sell bunny feet pictures.
Bunny feet pictures. Can't be surprised because we're both trained journalists. She says, yes! I can't believe people do that, but I guess whatever floats your boat. Jeez. I'm not responsible for what he types either. Just saying.
See, it is wow, but the W is silent.
Right, so it's how. That's right. I mean, if people will pay for a fart in a jar, they'll pay for anything. How would she even know that? Erica, what have you been doing since we haven't... since we've spoken? Who told you?
Guff
in a cuff. 45 bunnies beats 1 Punxsutawney Phil. True. Alright? She's got that work thing going on at night, and she's got to make sure that Condon goes and saves all the people from the side of the road, and... kicks him out the door, says, get in that truck and drive, boy. I'm researching my exit strategy. Feet pics earn a pretty penny. Erica, have you changed the battery in your smoke detector yet? Feet pics earn a pretty penny. My fellow unemployed friend checked into it. Oh my god. Yeah, beep. Yeah. Those were the days. I mean, it all started when, you know, Erica just randomly said she was going to sell feet pictures, so why not just run with it? Ha ha! Ha ha! Feet run! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! You were supposed to laugh.
I am not responsible.
We got the new beep-free kind this go around. So pedestrian. Kathleen doesn't have any fart in a jar, but do have some dehydrated water to sell you. Hey, Kathleen. Speaking of animal counts. How are the fluffy cows today? I liked my joke, right, SK? I thought it was great.
Jim Foster is definitely cranky.
He never laughs at my jokes.
I don't know what's wrong.
Never. I tell him a joke a day, and I get the look like I thought they're pretty funny. He doesn't laugh at them. Rob has a vacancy for a one-time job. Must have experience in masonry and steel cutting. Lifting heavy sacks required. Uniform and mask provided. Some driving and running involved. He did that earlier, Jim. You missed it. Kathleen's assuming they're fine. No news is good news on the fluffy cow front. That's good. And the baby horses, the foals, are doing well as well. And then Jim probably tells your joke to all of his friends. Probably not. You have to do your SK Mr. Rant as well.
What was it? The camera thing?
No, I think it was about Robert.
Yeah, the camera thing.
No, the camera thing, yeah. His son.
I'm starting. My son has his first, I guess, real girlfriend. So his mother is in Atlantic City for a week doing an Eastern Star thing, and she dropped him off to the house, and 20 minutes after she dropped him off to the house, the Ring camera stopped broadcasting. So of course at 7:15 this morning I get a call from Atlantic City with this, how come the Ring camera stopped working? I said, I have no idea. So anyway, she called him and he said, I got home, the red light was blinking on the camera. That usually says that it needs to be charged, so I charged it overnight, and I'm about to plug it back in as soon as my friend picks me up to go to school. I'll hook it back up when I go out the door. So she was dubious about that answer.
Dubious.
And so anyway, so I had to intensely question him on the way home from school about his motives for disconnecting the camera. Not that there aren't like 3 or 4 more watching the house.
Yeah, but she's only concerned about that one.
So he assured me that that's why he disconnected it and that he was home. I don't know. I don't even know. Did the Knicks lose? He's been watching the basketball playoffs. So
he just wanted to make sure there were no girls at the house.
I just wanted to make sure that if there was a girl at the house, that
sticky ribs for Din Din. Yeah, they get all over your hands. Booty call.
Yeah. I was trying to find a delicate way to put it. Well, you beep and boil, Jim, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you again soon.
I didn't know you were supposed to boil ice cream.
I don't know.
Night, Jim.
Supposed to fry ice cream.
You can fry ice cream. I've never had fried ice cream.
They serve it in Chinese restaurants. That and the green stuff.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Speaking of, it's natural. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Must be a YouTube subscription. Must be Robert's.
Pumpkin Head update.
No, Robert's subscription.
Right, right. Me, I roll no. No! Hear me out. Marsupial Fighting League. I call it Mortal Wombat. What does that have to do with anything?
He.
I know, right?
Oh.
Which, by the way, SK.
Da-da-da-da.
Got the guy working on the t-shirt website, so as soon as I get that link, I'll put it in the Facebook group. It's Bernay. You have some... Oh, SK, wait. SK has news. Hold on. Attention, everyone. SK has news. Attention. Attention. Can I have some juice, please?
I guess so. Is this something you feel strongly about?
Yes, please. Woo! SK got a job offer.
Wow.
Yay! As long as it's not the place that you were complaining about. Now go to Red Lobster and celebrate, right?
She's having takeout from Red Lobster. You're going to come to her and celebrate.
Bay Sharp's like, you mean Camping World?
Camping World.
You already did what?
Somebody asked her if she was moving.
Uh-oh. Speaking of... Wait, I don't know what the already did was about.
I'll have to look back.
Oh, you already had Ted Lobster. Okay. She already had her Ted Lobster.
Oh.
Yes. She had her Ted Lobster. Okay. But speaking of...
So, you're going to accept this offer, and what will you be doing? Because she's a highly qualified person.
She is.
She is. We only have intelligent people in this chat.
Kathleen may faint. Sonia's drinking something other than Dunkin'. The world's ending as we speak. I finished it, Kathleen. It was empty. She accepted. Yay! But... Speaking of Camping World? Yes, I finished my Dunkin', Kathleen. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's secret. Okay. She's doing one of those secret things.
She just said, but speaking of... And now she says, can't say secret. Sorry, you're not sorry. I know, Erica, right? It's juice. I know. I know. I know. Oh, what about Camping World? See, Jim's not cranky. He had that classic Jim side splitter that we all know and love. My God, the suspense is killing Bree. Nobody ran out and got me another one either.
What?
Another Dunkin'. Like I need another Dunkin'.
I could go out and get you another Dunkin'.
It's not that important. Wait, oh God, did she really get a job at Camping World?
I don't think so.
That'd be funny. They dropped the price on the B by $13,000.
They really want you to buy that thing.
But she didn't like it there.
I-
And, that was, if Jim loved you, he would go out and get more Dunkin'. It's...
No, because then she wouldn't sleep tonight because she drinks caffeinated Dunkin', Dunk. She loved that bee, she said.
But you didn't like the sales guy.
Well, she could do it in another sales.
Wasn't that what Tiddlywink Tim? Or was that the other place? Or the guy that almost drove it off the hill?
He had a good look. Does that mean that he had nice back pockets or something?
Nice back pockets. They used it as a shuttle around their lot. That amount of cold start stops can't be good for any engine, let alone an aluminum block on ProMasters. Tiddly Twink was not the guy. So are you going to go back and buy it as a celebratory gift for yourself?
She can't buy it because she has a job that's secret, so she can't put it on the credit form. What do you do? It's secret.
What do you do that's a secret? Wow.
Well, this is how much money I make. Well, who's paying you? I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Yeah. Do you have a job? Yes. What is
Yes, it's secret. Once I get onboarded on my job, okay.
She has to get onboarded.
But we won't know.
Because it's a secret.
She has a very high. Can't stop until the background investigation.
Can't start.
Yeah. I was just on the phone with my background investigation guy today.
Clandestine operators can reveal secrets. She's gonna be a top secret, super duper, stealthy Inspector Gadget. Are you worried your new job cheated on you with your old job?
All right. Well, good luck with your new job, whatever it may be.
Yes, Miss Kitty. Are you absolutely sure there's no other ones just like it around you? You can buy it from there, but just watch. And don't go back there for service. It's the only thing I don't want to hear you. Their service department is absolutely horrible. In any of them. And do comparisons around the area too. Make sure they're not ripping you off. The last thing you want them to do is raise the price just to lower the price. Well, it's not like you have any kind of hidden rap sheet or anything, right? Are you a serial killer?
All right. Well, premature, because I'm sure.
Premature.
Premature. Congratulations. 'Cause I'm sure you will pass your background investigation as long as they never come to this chat.
Their service is awful. Welcome to owning an RV. Right? You can't lie to us. We aren't the police. SK's like, I don't have it till I clear the background investigation, which means she may or may not be a serial killer.
Oh, stop.
You know, Cookie Crisp, Fruit
Yeah.
Loops.
Count Chocula.
Right. Apple Jacks. Yeah, you just gotta make sure that they're not jacking up that price just to bring it back, make it look like it's a great deal. Honey Nut Cheerios, that's it, see? RVing, where people pay top dollar to live like they're homeless. Or Halloween Captain Crunch, because
It turns your milk green.
it does turn your milk green. Ask Fatima, she knows. The Scranton Strangler, you know, the basics. Her knees go weak for those little roundos. Cocoa Puffs, right?
Mortified Monster Flakes.
Mortified Monster Flakes.
Creep Churn.
Speaking of food, Fritos corn chips or a cup of mashed potatoes.
Is all
that-
of your dinner
is that-
selections there?
Brene?
Brene? Let's see.
Fritos.
I didn't know Fritos corn chips were legal in California.
Right? Are you allowed to have them there? Mashed taters. Linda's grandson has a spoon with serial killer on it. Hear me out. Frito corn chips in the mashed potatoes. If you like a little bit of crunch in your mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes topped with corn chips. That's all she wants to eat. Either mashed potatoes or Fritos. Bree's like, hey, we're going for, my vote. Hey, Jim. Have you watched that guy on YouTube who goes around to different lodges and does a tour of their rooms?
I have not.
The edges are too sharp. I'm sure they're illegal, right? And they're not electric. I can totally see both, but definitely chips. Now, can you put anything in the mashed potatoes, like sour cream, bacon, chives? Can we doctor them up a little bit? Or are we just putting a shit ton of butter on them? Asking for Jim.
I'm voting for butter. So
Fritos with a dab of mashed potato. I would definitely go for the Doritos instead of the Fritos. Mantor's Place with rooms. That could describe literally hundreds, if not thousands, of YouTube channels. Fatima's just gonna have crackers and cheese. Okay, that was not hard. Mashed potatoes with Fritos as my crunch. Thanks. No problem, because you gotta have the crunch. It's important to have the crunch. Gotta have the crunch. Where's Bob? Oh, Bob! Fritos or mashed potatoes, Bob? Where should I send the invoice? Send it to 1313 Mockingbird Lane. I mean, that sounds like something that may cause a gut bubble. And we all know it's illegal to fart in California. A gut bubble. I've never heard of gut bubble. Gut bubble, she says. I was surprised he was allowed to do it. Bob always told me it was a secret. What's the name of the channel, SK? Fatima's off the couch, that's it. She's done. Get your inhaler, Fatima. You'll need that too. Right now, Fatima's niece is like, what is wrong with your friends, Aunt Fatima? They can legally fart in jars, right?
And sell it.
And sell it. With feet pics attached to them. Mama always told me to value my time, and my time ain't too cheap. My kitty cat scratched my finger yesterday, and now it's sore. She didn't do it on purpose. I was playing, and she caught her claw on my finger. Emergency methane. Great for lighting campfires. Fatima, the closest thing to lavender oil I have is Neosporin. Coolest Life. That's the name of the channel.
Oh, okay.
Put Thieves Essential Oil on it. How about some Ted Lobster? Can I put some Ted Lobster on it?
Put some rock lobster on it.
Rock Lobster! We have a ton of Neosporin in the house. Oh. Made from real thieves, yeah. How many charges could you get jaywalking with the walking farts in California? I'm thinking life with no parole. What would make her think of that? Erica. I think Erica's drinking some wine over there right about now. She's like, I ain't at work. I'm drinking wine. Made from real thieves. Yes, Space Sharp. Then we're all locked down in this house. Rock Lobster. So you have to answer Erica, babe. How many?
Sorry, I was looking at that other thing. What did she ask?
How many charges could you get jaywalking with the walking farts in California?
I don't know. I'm not a California cop.
She's thinking like life without parole.
I don't know. It's probably right up there with speeding in Ohio.
Bay Sharp needs a follow-up on that liquid thief oil. Anyone?
I wish I
That
was
was
drunk.
drunk.
Why? Frankincense.
On the cat scratch. She
Frank-
didn't.
Where do you get frankincense?
Same place you get myrrh.
It was so bad.
Look,
No, look.
you don't
Then
let
I
the
wouldn't be going to work. You could just not go to work and tell them you were drunk,
That's right.
and then go home and open.
And
a
then
bottle of
and then
wine.
she could say, Lance, I'm drunk.
Oh.
Frankincense is another medicinal herb. Very good. I don't care what. That was good. I don't care what Jim says. Yeah. Erica, you have the night off. I have spoken. See? There you go. Open up that bottle. Bob says mashed taters, Fritos are for starting campfires. Hi, Bob. What's going on, Bob? How's things? What about Frank's incense? Apparently it smells really good. Fatima will have to make up a package of oils. She was watching the story documentary of Patsy Cline before catching your life. That was a good... Which was, the hell was the name of it? One I saw was made quite a few years ago. In fact, Erica, if you don't drink at least one bottle of liquor right now, we are not friends anymore. Night, Erica. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon. Love you too. Frankincense is an amazing oil. I mean, she didn't draw any blood. It's just like really red. That sounds like it could be a joke. What do you call a Pope's farts? Frankincense. That was great. I like my one with the foot. He didn't like it. The coal stove's working great, he says. He's proud of himself. He's like,
The coal stove.
The coal stove. Bob.
Dude, you got it to sleep sometime. That's all I'm telling you. She's gonna whack you with a frying pan.
I'll whack you with a frying pan.
If I can't use it, can I cook with it? I have another use.
He's saying you got a new stove. Oh, Lord.
You moved up from wood to coal. No, she says.
She did not get her stove. She can get her stove after she passes her background investigation. Everything is based on the background investigation. You can get your new RV. You can get your stove. You can give us all, $100,000.
No, she.
Why not?
Because. Alright, so Robert's gonna get a haircut after school tomorrow. It's probably a good thing.
Why does he need one?
He's got that meeting tomorrow night.
No new stove, no new sink, no new RV, nothing. As in
no
thing. Wait, you need a new sink too? Things are eating up, he says. No, they're not, because you didn't buy the stove. Give us discounts on RV toilet paper. RVing is expensive. Why does anybody do it? It'll be fun, they said. Only had a snack size Fritos, but ate it before making mashed potatoes, for crying out loud.
She had a Brie moment.
She did have a Brie moment.
That Brie would do that.
Yeah. You're supposed to have the big bag of Doritos. I asked Jim to stop at the store on the way back from his meeting on Saturday with a bag of Doritos because I forgot to put it on the shopping list last week. He came back with 2 regular bags, like you buy at Wawa.
Have one big bag.
Because I don't want no one's body fluids, lice, or bed bugs on me, in me, near me.
That's right. Brie would totally eat
the chips
by
first.
accident.
Yes.
Like, I can put the... Oh.
Not on the list, not in the cupboard. Frito pie. Frito pie?
Yeah.
Do I dare
It's
ask?
on the bag. You take Fritos and put them in your mashed potatoes, you get Frito pie. Jim bought it at Wawa. That's correct. Because
You had to stop at Dunkin' anyway.
I had to stop at Dunkin'. I had to stop at Wawa. So I had to go to Trenton for the state Masonic secretaries meeting.
I mean, as far as hobbies go, it's right up there with boats and private aircraft. Maybe even worse, because it entices you into thinking it's cheap, because you don't have to pay for a hotel. I just have a small, expensive tent that's been sitting in the same spot for a year, Bree. Time to get the wheels rolling on that expensive tent of yours.
Listen, you could be like Robin, 37 expensive tents that live in his
Closet.
closet going, when are you gonna sleep in me?
Wawa's a convenience store.
Yeah.
Not as fancy as Buc-ee's, though. Just a regular convenience
Yeah,
store.
that's Frito pie. Fritos, chili, cheese, and there you go.
Oh, okay. I don't do it because it's cheap. I do it because I only sleep in my own bed. Buy a boat RV oil pure cheap. It's really not that expensive. Just, having a 15-year RV loan as opposed to 5 years, it's all good. Oh, SK's got Wawa.
Their deli is excellent. I mean, their delis are normally really excellent, and their coffee's really good
If you go to the right Wawa. I've been to Wawas where they can't make a sandwich to save their life. Like, when I have a sub sandwich, I like the oil and vinegar on the bread. Right?
Right.
So therefore, you stop. Don't put the damn oil and vinegar on the meat, so by the time I open the sandwich, it's all over the paper. Put it on the bread, put the meat on the bread, make the sandwich the right way, and give me my damn sandwich. Don't...
Please stand by well.
I used to work in a deli years ago.
Before she cut her hand off.
No, I worked in a regular deli, not just the deli in the A&P. I worked in the regular deli.
Really? You
Making
never told me
sandwiches.
you worked in a regular deli.
Yeah.
Where did you work?
It was called On the Run Deli in South Orange. It was
You went all the way to South Orange to work
What do you
in a
mean
deli?
all the way? It was like 10 minutes.
But I mean, there's like 30 delis in Union. You had to go all the way to South Orange? How'd you get there?
My car?
Oh. I only knew
It
about...
was back in the late 90s.
I only knew about when you worked at the A&P.
We hadn't quite reconnected again. It was before that. So anyway, when the people would come in looking for a sandwich, I would make them a sandwich that they were like this is a
You
pretty
never
good
offer to
sandwich.
make me a deli sandwich.
How am I supposed? I don't
I
have a
didn't-
slicer.
I
How am
didn't-
I gonna have? How am I gonna make you a
I
sandwich?
didn't know that you had such experience.
I do have experience making sandwiches. Look what Sonia's done. Calls it a mess herself. Right?
I don't know. We're gonna
A and P, like the food store.
the A&P Food Store.
My hitchhiking days in South Orange. No, it's when I had my my sunbird, and then like part of the time when I had my celebrity. But I was a sandwich artist. Yes, people come in, they'd say, "Yeah, give me this, 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 and this," and I'd load that thing up. I made you a sandwich. When I tell you I made you a sandwich, I made you a sandwich.
She built a sandwich.
I built a sandwich. Only thing I would add is funnel out the bread a bit to create a nice holder for the oil and spices. Not the gas station, no. But it's like, you don't put the oil and vinegar on the meat. You put it on the bread. Like the guys at Subology, they do it the right way.
Right.
These freaking Wawas, yes, A&P, that's right. These Wawas, they're just like, meat, and then oil and vinegar. No! By the time you open your sandwich, the oil and vinegar is on the paper. And then you're like, well, what the hell? And I used to put, like, depending on the size of the sandwich, like sometimes it'd be like a Portuguese roll, on a Portuguese roll. You know, so I'd put like 6 or 7 pieces of meat, 4 or 5 pieces of cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. The sandwiches were like this big. Give me that oil and vinegar all over my meat, running all over my hands, and a nice sloppy mess going into my mouth. No other way to have a hoagie. It's not a hoagie, it's a sub sandwich. Get it right.
You know,
I would consider putting it in the lettuce, but not in the outline. And if they put the tomatoes on top, it's a... Oh, yeah. No, Brie, no mayonnaise. No. Do not talk to me about mayonnaise. No. Freaking mayonnaise. You said hokey. Sub. Buh.
what are you going to do if we go to Boston and you ask them for a sub and they look at you like 3 heads?
Well, you have to tell me you need a grinder then.
Grinder, yeah.
We could still be touristy and say sub.
In Philly, they're hoagied.
Yeah, in South Jersey, they're hoagies too. Up here, they're subs. People have you learned nothing. The only way to shut up is hungry. Anyway, there's a right way and a wrong way to make a damn sub sandwich. Super extra mayo all up in there. Need it coming out both sides and all over shorts and pants whenever. He's getting all kinds of freaky with his sandwich over here. Look. Mayonnaise has no place on a sub sandwich. In fact, mayonnaise has no place on anything except in the garbage can. Preach it. Let this grinder means something totally different, right? And a hero. Who calls it a hero? It's a sub sandwich. What makes it a hero? It doesn't wear a cape. Okay? Therefore, it's not a hero. Doesn't wear a badge, doesn't fight a fire. It's not a hero. Chicago. It was... So, the next time you go to the deli, whether it's a real sub shop or one of them lame-ass Wawas with their damn... Again, you gotta be picky. If you find the right one, you gotta keep going there. because I make the sandwiches right. Okay? Make sure that they put the oil and vinegar on the bread. You can put the oregano and the salt on the meat, that's fine. But, yeah. Breed's got a phone call. And if they fancy and say they ain't got no mayo, I guarantee they got that extra fancy aioli, demand more, and slathered all over everything. It's just mayo. Just saying. Remember.
Yes, dear.
I'm just letting them know the right way to make a sandwich.
Yes, dear.
You just spoke to your mom. She said, and I quote, "Give it a damn rest, child. No one cares." I don't know. I don't use mayo. I don't use Miracle Whip. I use oil and vinegar, salt and oregano on my sandwich. That is more than enough. And if I get real fancy, I'll put some potato chips on that thing for some crunch. We cordially invite you to the wedding of Bay Sharp and Miss Meadow. Can you go over that right way one more time? I was busy drooling over my smothered and covered bread meat and cheese combo. Dried oregano, fam. Be like, all the way across. Just like that. What do I put on a ham sandwich? Same thing. Oil and vinegar and oregano. Sometimes I leave the salt off because some of this stuff is too salty anyway. And throw some potato chips on there. Crunch. Yes. Might as well join the stupidity. Does the salt go on the bread, the meat, or the flour?
Aren't you glad you guys hung in? She started at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's now 9:20, and
the topic didn't come up until now.
You know,
we had some latecomers, but the topic of the sandwiches didn't come up till now. More sound effects, please.
This all started with Brene trying to make
you gotta have the
pre-eating her.
You gotta have the crunch. Gotta have the crunch. Gotta have the crunch. Yes.
And relish. Mustard on ham. No, I'm allowed,
mustard.
I'm lucky I'm allowed to have mustard in the house.
No mustard. No frickin' mayonnaise. No frickin' relish. None of that pickle shit. No. Oil and vinegar, salt, and oregano. And some potato chips. Or Doritos. Whatever I got handy. Doesn't matter the flavor.
Bye, Linda. Because if you wait for her to say goodbye, the child will starve to death.
Night, Linda. It could be sour cream and onion. It could be frickin' salt and vinegar. Doesn't make a difference. We're having pizza at NJ25 for this very reason. This, people, is the bullshit we go through to feed her. No, Larkspur, because then how does it all get all over everything, everywhere, all at once on that first bite? It's part of the experience. What's she saying?
What's who saying?
Bay Sharp, it seems that your sandwich would be best served open-faced. And he said no. And another thing I don't like is soggy bread. So you're not going to see me eating no chip beef on bread. No, I don't like soggy bread. If I'm going to eat bread with a sandwich that's supposed to be different, it's going to be toasted bread. That's how you do it.
I've been known to have a rant now and then, but then I will always yield to a professional.
And we're still talking about sandwiches or something else, right? Look what Bob said. Your sandwich would be served at a strip bar. But yes, I used to be a sub sandwich. What would you call it? Give me some fancy terminology.
Connoisseur.
No, not a connoisseur. An open-faced hoagie would basically just be pizza, and Rob's got that covered. It's not a freaking hoagie. Sub. All over the place, first bite, just
Snob. The word you're looking for is snob.
no, not slob. Freaking a pizza's not a sandwich. Are you trying to get banned, Bishop? A sandwich engineer.
Engineer?
Yeah, I bet it was. What else would you call it?
You mean a sandwich assembler?
Yeah, well, it's gotta sound bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah.
Bougie's something you do when you put things in a book. You stick things.
No, that's Bougeot.
Oh, Bougeot? Oh.
That's Bougeot. Not bougie. I'm done. Shit. Jeez.
A burrito.
Hey, cool. I can't see it.
A burrito is something you make out of cat. I agree. I agree, Brene. Calzones, I'm not a big sauce person on my calzone. Just a little bit to dip in, maybe.
Yeah, and what did you order the last time we went to Tarantino's? You ordered a calzone.
I did order a calzone.
Shit.
Someone that has burritos. Eagle.
You'll have your booze all mixed up. Magenta's been reached. Screenshot needed, peeps. A burrito is a pizza and a burrito. Ew, no beef tongue. Bernay. You're gonna get fired.
You'll have to remember, dear, that this is a very food-sensitive chat.
It is a food-sensitive chat. Look, there's a certain way to make a sandwich. There's certain things you put on the sandwich. You know. Zones have no resemblance to burritos.
That's true.
Right? More like an empanada. Oh man, my stomach.
You were the person that just got on all high and mighty on your sandwich making ability.
I am proud of my sandwich making abilities. Unlike the people at Wawa who make a sandwich.
Oh my god.
You said, oh my god. Calzones are folded with 3 distinct points. That's what we called them on the band bus because everyone would want pizza, but it would get all over everything when we would get changed on the bus. So we got calzones and burritos. Burritos have no point. Uh, now she's Italian, so she would know about the calzones.
But Eagle is a beef tongue taco person.
Bree would probably eat beef tongue tacos.
She's had beef tongue from her own beef.
Yes. So, yes. Make sure when you order a sub hoagie grinder hero thing from your local favorite deli place that they do it the right way. Be sure must not have had any true Italians on the bus. Prove your way is the best way at NJ25. A hoagie making competition will settle the matter once and for all. Yeah. How long did I don't even remember how long I worked at that deli for.
Probably when they found out how much meat and cheese you were putting on the sandwich, they fired you.
People would come in, like, on a regular basis asking me to make them a sandwich. And with that, Bay Sharp's getting a golf cart right to the personal enjoyment department. Bob will have a Reuben. Ugh. Bah. I don't think mayo is allowed at NJ25. Brene wants a panini. She's just throwing it. So there you go. I am proud of my sandwich making abilities. Jim's just, he's not gonna say nothing.
No, I'm trying to. You ever try to like brush your hair down?
What does your hair have to do with the topic at hand?
And it's 10-second delayed. So you kind of.
He's sitting there going like this, and watching him do it again 10 seconds
no,
later.
No,
on
I'm
the
not
television.
even looking at that camera. I'm looking at.
That's
the
what I'm
TV.
saying. You comb your hair, then you put your hand down, then 10 seconds later you're combing your hair.
Comes up, yeah.
He's so easily abused.
Corned beef.
No corned beef either, Bob. No.
I don't see you guys having dinner together anytime soon, Bob.
No corned beef. No freaking olive loaf. No freaking whatever the head cheese. No.
No head cheese. Oh,
it's Daryl.
Yes, the guy we were waiting to come in. Hello from Colorado.
The man who doesn't like dinner for breakfast for dinner.
Daryl. We need an updated report on your Wii Boost antenna that you put on the truck.
Are you happy with your Wii Boost?
Because she just bought one. Based on your recommendation. I have to install it this week.
Even though he did miss a few key notes.
Well,
in the
no,
video.
he didn't make any keynotes really, but what about prosciutto? She would like prosciutto. She doesn't know what it is.
I like prosciutto. I like prosciutto. Hey Sonia, we saw that truck camper guy you like on YouTube. Oh, the story till now? I don't like him. I just like watch his stuff sometimes. Heads up, Daryl. She's off the frickin' rails, more so than the average day.
And she started out so quietly tonight.
Until somebody brought up something about his... Oh, it's Bernays' fault with her frickin' Frito mashed potato thing.
That she ate the Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Who are you talking about?
The story till now.
No, I know that, but who's... He said the truck camper guy. I know you don't like Sean. Who are you talking about?
That the guy from Canada?
Yeah.
The guy with the wooden one that he built, that he broke down with, that guy?
What's his truck camper life or something? No, Jim. As victim of a sudden and intense immigration by my little friends of the follically inclined, I no longer know what it's like. The story on our guy Sean is an absolute moron. You can't stand him and will never stand him.
Don't hold back.
Daryl.
Tell us how you really feel, Daryl.
But is that who you were talking about? Answer my question.
Focus.
Focus.
That's disappointing, though.
No, the guy that built the house on the back of his red pickup truck. I can't remember the exact channel name. I think his name is Tim.
Isn't that the guy from Alaska?
Yeah, I think he lives in Alaska. What the hell's that? Something cabin life? Truck camper life? Truck cabin life? Something like that. I'm bald? No, I'm not bald. Are you bald? He's driving through Colorado right now. We just got through the New Mexico. We're heading to Mesa Verde.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's from Alaska. With that old, was he got a Ford or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Well, I'm glad that he was okay.
Right?
It's disappointing when you find out that someone in person's a real jerk.
Yeah, but you could tell just by Sean's videos that he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips.
All that in a bag of chips.
Right. Speaking of bags of chips.
Well, we're not going to go back there. Renee ate the chips before she put them in her mashed potatoes, and that's all there is to it.
Well, that's her fault.
Well, we definitely don't need to redo it.
Holla!
Look at who shows up after all the fun.
You missed all the fun, Holla. Literally. Exactly, that's what live streams are for.
All right. Well, anyway, I'll be installing one of those things, Daryl, on Sunday. So, well, I hope it improves because the drive streams have been getting.
They were really bad Sunday.
Worse.
Yeah. Anything else I should rant about?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Hal was watching the new Mission Impossible
Impossible.
movie.
We just had a rant about sub sandwiches. Where's fake Caden? Caden! Fake Caden. Be that, but don't expect people to respect you when he doesn't have a lot of. We boost Overland.
You know that thing that you just bought for the truck and that you installed, and that you should now be actively testing?
Tell us how you feel about salads.
She doesn't like salads.
I love blue cheese dressing. I love ranch dressing. I like green peppers. There you go. There's my salad. Hello what? Why are you helloing? Oh, Fatima's got to throw torpedoes in there.
Believers is exactly like it said, gives you wee booth. Depends on your server, where you are, but does give it an extra kick.
Okay.
All right, well.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah. Was it worth? Because I know they're not cheap.
Renee's still stuck on the crunch. Because they're cold, though.
It blocked me.
You had to leave and come back in. What?
What the hell? Rob, did you block SK again?
Rob, stop pushing buttons.
Oh, he's using his Starlink link.
He was using that for internet.
Yeah. So what did I miss?
Rewind about a half an hour, you'll see.
Sonia went on a rant about sandwiches.
It's worth it because we've had no reception. We've turned it on and we got one bar. Better than nothing, right? I guess. No, Daryl. Daryl, you pushing buttons again? Or no, Fatima would have to throw torpedo in there. Yes, yes, Rob. That harkens to me most chats. Oh, happens to me most chats. I just assume Jim doesn't like me. Jim won. Jim won.
I think that you're a wonderful guy. I don't care what she says about you when we're off the air. Van City blocked her. I unblocked her.
Thank you, Larkspur.
He must have hit the button while he was trying to type and drive.
Bree did that to Bruce once a long time ago.
Yeah.
If I was looking to create a moist breaded food item, should I apply oil to the meat and the salad?
Only 30 weight.
Yeah, 0.30. It's nice and thick.
That's all right, Daryl.
As Rob would say, SK, just kick Daryl in the flobberly dobberlies. Oh, Jim missed the sandwich rant too. Damn. Oh well. A level 8 swear at that. Oh, wow. So it is blocking when that happens. Yes. If you're in a live stream, right? And you're sitting there chatting and talking and typing, and then all of a sudden your screen goes gray and you can't type anything, you've either been timed out or you've been blocked. That's how you know. Anyway, Daryl needs to get back to paying attention to the road, so I don't keep blocking people.
All right, drive carefully out there. Look out for armadillos.
What is she cursing at now? Oh, that's the level 8. That's right. That's level 8. I don't know what level 9 is. See, now I got you all paranoid about your meat sandwiches. The next time you go to a deli or a Wawa or a Jersey Mike's or a whatever the hell, you're going to be telling those people, put the oil and vinegar on the bread. Don't be putting the oil and vinegar on the meat. People are going to be paranoid about their sandwiches.
47 minutes until we hit Mesa Verde.
Wow.
Jim was there not that long ago.
And where is Christopher tonight?
Christopher?
Olsen. Level 9 makes Rob feel uneasy.
Maybe he ran out of whiskey.
Oh, he's got no excuse for not being here. I'm sure I've hit level 9 in my life. Oh, Diane found out that Kentucky Tim is okay.
Oh, he posted some really frightening looking storm footage. Wow. Been dodging tornadoes.
Yeah. Hate shredded lettuce. She gags on it. That's like biscuits. Can we ever rant about biscuits? Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't mind biscuits,
Yes, you do.
but they try to choke you. They kill you. Do biscuits have to be? Oh yeah, and he works part time at a liquor store. Why do they have
How
to be so?
appropriate.
Why do they have to be so dry? You try. You try to eat a damn biscuit, and they choke you to death. Okay? Why can't biscuits try to kill you? They try to kill you. Fatima's biscuits were great, she says. But, I mean, you eat a damn biscuit, you chew it up, you try to swallow it, and it's like... like an oil on it. That's what the gravy's for. But I don't like soggy bread, so I'm not putting freaking gravy on my damn biscuits. If I'm gonna eat a biscuit, it's gonna have like jelly and butter or some. I'm not no soggy bread. What I like to try. See, Diane says Jersey Mike's knows how to do it right.
Needless,
No mayo, Bob.
needless to say, a trip to the restaurant of any kind with Sonia is usually an interesting evening.
I do put oil and vinegar on my sub bread, but I don't like put so much on there that like it's like it's just like falls apart. No,
It's not base sharp.
it's not base sharp oil. It's not like Brene doesn't like ketchup on her bread. I'm talking about the people that like smother their bread in some kind of something. No, I'm not okay with that.
She doesn't like sloppy joes.
Holly doesn't like chain places for sandwiches. It's called being Italian.
But Holly lives in New York, the home of the real deli. You know?
Look, Rob. $19 in Kentucky, wow.
Yeah.
Dry
Why-
biscuits are overcooked, Diane says.
What the hell is wrong with the weather in this country?
And why do they taste like freaking flour? Biscuits taste, they're like, like you eat a piece of bread, it's a piece of bread, right? You eat a biscuit, it's like eating like there's no flavor to it. That's why you put stuff on it. Okay, but why can't the damn biscuit have some flavor to it? Like, SK likes cheddar and bacon biscuits. Okay, I will have to try that. That's fine. But a plain freaking biscuit after tonight. Don't drown your food, exactly. After tonight, Rob doesn't like any sandwich. In fact, breaded items in general are close to being sent to the moon. What's up, Brett? Hi, Bree. Brene puts honey on a biscuit. I don't know. I feel like biscuits are evil. Some of them can be pretty evil. That's what I'm saying. I will give biscuits the side eye. If the biscuit had flavor, then it would interfere with the flavor of whatever you put on it.
Kevin just posted that.
Italians put. See,
Please stand by.
oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Rob must have just read it.
That's crazy.
I mean, he posted on Facebook. You can tell.
Yeah.
So we just
So
got.
yeah, we just saw a post on Facebook from Kevin. Apparently, his heart is not doing that well, and he's got to go in for a procedure tomorrow, and he's scared, really scared, and he's not afraid to show it. So he says if he doesn't make it through the procedure, he appreciates everybody that was in his life.
So if you have Kevin on Facebook,
Look up Kevin Pollock or
Kevin
Where
Pollock,
Are We Staying?
or well,
You've seen him in the chat.
yeah. So Kevin is a pretty cool guy. So let's hope that he pulls through this,
Yeah.
because he's been in the hospital a couple of days.
He went in with chest pains, but it wasn't a heart attack.
Yeah, but I guess it's
Must have a.
I don't know.
We're not going to speculate.
Yeah, he's been posting like what he's been going through, and he says that he was. They tried to give him a stress test, and
They couldn't even do
they
that.
couldn't do that because
He was
he
getting-
couldn't complete it
He was
without
getting
getting chest pain. So, and anyway, let's hope that he pulls through and they fix what's wrong with him. I guess we'll hear sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Hopefully. So anyway.
He's a young guy too.
Yeah, he's in his.
You know,
He's like 5 years younger than I am, so he's
Yeah.
in the mid-40s.
you know, he just got a promotion at work and everything.
Yeah.
It's so whatever.
But on that note,
Pray for the doctor to be like on his top notch.
Yeah,
stuff, I think.
hopefully he's got a really good doctor.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll read exactly what he posted on Facebook.
Somebody knew that hospital in the chat earlier,
Yeah.
and they said it's a really good hospital. So
He said, going in for a procedure in the morning, my heart isn't doing so good. I'm scared and not afraid to show it. If I don't make it, please know I appreciate everyone in my life, and thanks for being a friend. So that's what he put in the chat. So anyway,
all right, well, hopefully we will hear from him tomorrow.
yeah, because he didn't give a time or anything.
Just looking to see what hospital is in. He posted that earlier. Wouldn't it just be easier if I just did
Just
this?
go right to his profile.
Hold on.
I don't know. Apparently he's in...
He's in Covenant
yeah.
Hospital, just outside of Saginaw.
Oh, so he's right by the campground. Saginaw is the next town over from
Yeah.
Lake of Dreams. He was worried about having to get downstate. I was like, don't worry about being downstate. It'll be there when you get there. Just do what the doctor tells you to do.
Yeah, he's 3 years younger than you.
Yeah, he's not that much younger than a couple of years, 3 years. Alright, my peeps. Hope you had fun tonight. Jim got the rant, I got the rant.
Everybody got the rant.
We will see you all again. Maybe Thursday, not quite sure yet. If not, definitely Friday night. If there's any Kevin updates, I will put it on my community tab. For those of you that don't have them on Facebook. Other than that, we'll see you on Friday night. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do...
Oh, you'll see them on Thursday if you're painting.
Well, it depends on what we're doing. If we're going food shopping or whatever.
No, yeah.
Oh! Haha! Look, it's a Robert.
Hi, Robert.
What's going on, Robert? What you doing? Where you at? Where you going? We have questions. I don't know if you caught it or not, Robert, but Kevin, wherever he's staying, he's in the hospital. His heart is not doing very well, and he's having a procedure tomorrow. I don't know if you have him on Facebook or not, but he's been posting. You did hear it? Okay.
Okay. Oklahoma City, the man says he is. He's having some of that barbecue.
Barbecue.
He's barbecuing across Route 66.
That could be interesting. Because then they can compare all the different
Illy
barbecues.
told her. So
Okay, all right.
Okay. And I finally, that's how you spell her name? I-L-Y?
Actually, that means I love you.
Yes, we're hoping
Yes.
for a good outcome, yes. But he said, I mean, he's been posting, he said he couldn't even get through like a stress test without chest pain. So
Nah.
whatever's going on with him, they'll fix it in the morning, I'm sure. So, well, you missed the whole sandwich thing.
I ranted
Robert.
about sub sandwiches. That was my rant for half an hour.
I found out that Sonia worked in a deli that I didn't even know that she got a hoagie thing.
Hoagie.
So.
Hoagies, subs, grinders, heroes, and torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll catch up. Yeah. You'll have to watch the beginning of the. It started out slow, the live stream, and then all of a sudden it reached to a grand crescendo.
Because Bernay
She
was
actually-
talking about Fritos and mashed potatoes.
And you know it was.
That's how it started.
And then
Fritos and mashed potatoes.
so he must be still awake. He just liked the comment I put on.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, probably was gonna have trouble sleeping tonight. You lurker, you lurking in the background.
all right, well, just had a huge steak.
Huge steak.
Ugh. Well, that's the right place to find it. All right, well, enjoy your travels. We will be looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Look out for the armadillos.
And
Stay away from the tornadoes.
where you can do a size comparison of your huge steak.
That's it.
Someone said cereal. That was. We're gonna do 15 minutes on steaks. I like steak. I like A1 sauce on my steak. No mayo on your steak. No.
Oh, Lord.
I could do 15 minutes on steak.
That's right.
You could do 15 minutes on steak.
I could, but it wouldn't be a rant equivalent.
It is what it is. Alright, peeps. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
And if you do,
Blame it on Bernay.
because she started all of this.
She started all of it. And we'll see you Friday. Don't forget to cook your turkey with mayo.
You don't cook turkey with me.
Bye, guys.